Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general life reading for your sign. Let's see what else. There are a few other things as I said, but let's see what comes in for you. Third house, so this is natural because of all the Mercury and the Gemini energy happening. 12th house, and we've got 10th house, which is the house of career. Let's get some astrological guidance. You've got Saturn. Okay, so this is your ruler. So this Saturn square is definitely going to be affecting you in some way. Let's have a look. Then we've got Pisces. Jupiter is currently moving through Pisces. Jupiter is very expansive energy, and that is currently in Pisces, the early stages of Pisces. And this can bring about a lot of healing and transcendence with the Piscean energy. Jupiter expands anything. It creates breakthroughs, expansion, good luck, and so on. And in the Piscean energy, this is a very transcendent, very spiritual sign. Normally there are many other aspects, but that, you know, we'll get to with this. Okay, we've got Venus coming in for you. Bottom of the deck is Black Moon Lilith mystery. I feel this could be to do with the career or some kind of advancement or notoriety going on in your world. Okay, so we've got Sarasvati, we've got Yamanya. I actually think I'm going to swap these around. I think that will be more appropriate. And then we've got Athena, Inner Wisdom. Bottom of the Goddess deck is Maeve, Cycles and Rhythms. Three of Winter. Bottom of the Fairy Tarot is Renewal. That's about reviewing the past and so on. Okay, let's get a Destiny card. Tenderness. Okay. Okay, so let's start here with the third house. So the third house is everything to do with communication. So I've already said that that's going to be highlighted with all this Gemini energy going on, with new moon, solar eclipse, and Mercury retrograde as well. So third house has everything to do with communication, written, verbal, body language. It's also to do with contracts and documents. So something coming in to do with that. It can also be hearing news or receiving news, or hearing something, or, you know, something coming in. It's also to do with sort of short journeys that may be possible, car journeys that require a bit of planning, maps and so on. And it can also be communication to do with specific people in your life. This can be general relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, and even neighbors may come in as well. But very important, all forms of communication, so choose your words with care. Saturn Truth. So this is saying that with the Saturn energy, it can be revealing a truth. So you may be hearing a truth coming in for you, or you may just be receiving something, some sort of validation may be coming in for you. But with Saturn, it is all about bringing systems and structure and foundations, working on your foundations, having goals and having a plan. It's also about maturity and authority as well. In some cases, it can be karmic things, and in other cases, it can be to do with time, managing time and so on, and the past. But I think in this case, it's in your third house, and then you have golden opportunity, your money at the top. So it could be very well that you are hearing something, or you are receiving a contract or a document. As I said, it could be a validation, or it could be something which you have been waiting for, some kind of acknowledgement or something that's going to assist you in some way to move forward. But this is a slow moving energy, so it could very well just be the very beginning of something. And now you have to come up with a plan. Now you have to bring in systems and structure in order to bring about this golden opportunity. So you may be following a ladder or a goal, something that is an ambition of yours, or something that you just need to structure or be systematic about. It could also be that this has just passed or is going to pass, and then you're going to move forward into something. So some clearing of the way. But with Saturn, always your foundations in anything, whatever aspect it is in your life, and this is coming into your third house, it's always going to signify a foundation in your life. And if that foundation is wobbly or cracked or unstable in any way, it will fall away under the energy, under the weight of Saturn. So it needs to, it's always working towards a structure and system, being systematic and having a plan, having a goal, and having a strong foundation. So all of that is going to be pertinent in this situation. So whatever, if it's related to a contract or a document or even a conversation, whatever the situation may be, it's saying that it needs to be strong. It needs to be built strong or created strong. And normally under the aspect of Saturn, that is the case. Whatever you create under the rays of Saturn will be strong because it's a hard taskmaster. It could also be that you may have a boss or a manager or something that you're grappling with or something that you're dealing with, which has been difficult or is, really about a lot of hard work, a lot of grind, a shoulder to the wheel type of energy. So that it could very well be indicating that this is a period you have been through and it's now culminating and you're going to get a result. Or it could be that you just need to buckle up, and really apply yourself at this time, or build something which has got a very strong foundation, because it's going to help you ultimately in the end, no matter what goes on here. Your golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So I feel that whatever you put in place or whatever you have been working on and you have put in place, you're going to get a result, or you're going to get some kind of something coming in to do with that, which is then going to open a door for you. And it could very well be the result of your hard work or of your planning or of your structuring and so on. Or it could be that a truth is now revealed and now you have an opportunity coming in. So just see how it comes in. But if there's anything that was wobbly or is wobbly in your life, it will be restructured. And it's best to work with Saturn in that energy. You can't fob it off or hide it under the rug. That simply won't happen. So your golden opportunity, it's something that's coming straight for you. It's intended for you. It's coming directly for you. It's coming in on the tide. She's looking very happy. She has a dolphin in the background. It always symbolizes joy and happiness. So this is about something that's coming in for you, and it's saying that you don't hesitate or procrastinate about this opportunity coming in, because this is really, it's built for you, and all your wisdom, all your skills, all your experience, everything that makes up you is going to accompany you into this experience. So dive in, grasp it with both hands, because it really is a wonderful opportunity. Okay, we have got the 12th house here. So the 12th house and Pisces go together. Pisces rules the 12th house. So this is very much a double whammy energy. And as I said, Jupiter is passing through there at the moment, and Jupiter can provide an opportunity. This Jupiter could actually be, if you work with Saturn, if you work with Saturn's energies, then as the transits happen, then when Jupiter comes around, you get a benefit, you get a reward, because you've put the work in with Saturn. Then Jupiter backs it up with some kind of reward or result. So it could very well be to do with that, but it's, as I said, Jupiter is in the Pisces sign at the moment. And so this could very well be symbolizing a breakthrough or luck or some sort of expansion for you. Now, being in Pisces, this could be musically. You've got Sarasvati here, or to do with the arts, or something that you do that's very creative. It could be something to do with that. Some sort of breakthrough, some sort of expansion. It could also be to do with a healing field, if you're in the healing field, or any aspect. Pisces can also be as linked to Neptune, and that could also be to do with the film industry. Anything that's involved with the stage work or something like that, something that is that has got a lot of creativity or artistic requirements. Then we have, as I said, this very expansive energy of Jupiter. The 12th house also deals with all unconscious things. Now, this rules about 90% of your life. So this is your unconscious aspects, and this can be behavioral patterns. It can be what drives you. It can be programming, and it can be aspects of you that have been set in place for a long period of time. They may not even be necessarily yours. You could have seen it in somebody else while you were growing up, and you've taken it on board. That's what programming is. So it's some aspect to do with that, but it's behind the scenes. It's underneath, and this kind of dictates a large portion of your behavior. It can also be your spirituality being aspected in some way here, because when the 12th house and Pisces are activated, it can be really enhancing your connection to the divine, to God, to source, to prime creator, whatever is right for you. And you're able to connect in a really transcendent way. And this is to do with spirituality, but it can also be to do with like channeling or spiritual insights, or just insights for yourself. You could be channeling incredible imagination and inspiration to do with your craft, whatever it is that you're doing. So really you can connect on an incredible level. That is possible. It can also be to do with perhaps retreating a little bit, or just spending time on your own on a regular basis in order to connect with that transcendent energy and download what you need to help you move forward in some way, whether this is the result of something to do with your creative side, or whether it's a spiritual aspect that you're dealing with. It could also be karma related. It could also be soulmate related as well. So whatever it is, it can also be, just, as I said, taking time out. And in some cases that can translate into escaping. So this can be taking a break, just removing yourself from the milieu, from everything that's going on, to connect to your creative or your artistic side or your musical side, to just pull back because it's necessary to do that, to retreat. All right. But it can also be escapist behavior. And this means like trying to get away from something which you just simply don't want to face, or you feel unable to face because of that underlying programming that you have, or an underlying fear, or self-defeating behavior. Pisces in 12th house can bring up a lot of aspects to do with that. Self-defeating behavior can be self-sabotage, addictions to things, anything really. And this can be, really hold you back. Anything that inhibits you, anything that holds you back, anything that drains your energy, all of those aspects can come in. And then we also have, as I said, the healing side of things. Now, this can be healing for yourself, channeling that down, or just going about a healing process to help yourself with whatever is going on, or it could be that you are using your healing abilities in order to help others. The 12th house in Pisces are always about service to others in some way. So if you are that way inclined spiritually and so on, or healing abilities, or even you may be in the healing field, whether you're a doctor or a therapist of some kind, or a natural therapist, whatever it is, using those abilities will be especially important right now, but it could also be artistic or creatively or musically involved. So aspecting, all of that. But it can also, as I said, be things to do with karma, your inheritance in that regard, or things that you've come here to work on this time around, and that could be involved with a partner, a soulmate, what you've got come here to work together on. And all sorts of soulmates issues can come up. It can also be that you're meeting somebody right now, and it could be connected to your art or your craft or your creativity, or it could be you have this in common, and that's what binds you, or it could be that you're already with this person, and what you need to do is actually enhance this aspect of your relationship. And that, as I said, is express yourself through creative activities, whatever that may be. It could be music or art or drawing or painting or dancing, whatever it is. In some cases, this can also be to do with the ending of something or the resolution of something. So you could have had a troubling aspect and now you're getting over it. And using the arts can help you tremendously to do that, all right? Because it brings you into the present moment. And that is, as I said, is where you make that's where you make all your decisions. That's where you have to make them. It could also be that you may also be going to having an experience in an institution of some kind. Now, this can be like a university or a library or a government institution or any kind of place which has got power and authority, your experiences there. So for some of you, it may be an institution like a university or something like that, where you are going, you're using your skills in some way there. It could even be a hospital. It can also be that with this very strong Pisces and 12th house energy, that you do really need to put boundaries in and make sure that you have boundaries in place in order to create time for you to do these activities. Even if you feel it, if it's just a little hobby or something that you like to do, just for yourself, that's fine. But it could also be a profession that you're in and you need to create more time, or you need to change something up to create more connection in this regard. So it's about putting boundaries in with others or with other situations, so that you're not being drained or pulled in to other situations and then you're detracting from what it is that you really need to be doing for yourself. So there can be also, with the Pisces and 12th house energy, a lot of overwhelm, and this can come in to do with a number of things, various things happening, because you dive deep when you go into the unconscious, and sometimes confusion can set in. So all of these aspects coming in, but I do feel it's a transcendent thing. You're connecting to your creativity or artistic ability or musical ability or whatever it is, and you have really huge opportunity to create something or to overcome something, if that is the case, or to leave an inhibition behind. This could be lack of self-confidence, or having no faith in your abilities, or shyness, or whatever it is. And this is all programming, okay? It's something that you've learnt. And something that you can perhaps, overcome and move on from. Be tender with yourself in this regard. This, I feel, why this is coming in. And if it's to do with a soulmate, then obviously that is the situation. But be tender with yourself. Be kind to yourself and to your person and to the situation that is occurring here. And get in touch with this aspect of yourself. And then this will naturally take off for you, because it's about finesse. It's about being attentive to your needs and to that, possibly a soulmate or something like that. But it's about bringing this energy into whatever is unfolding for you in the 12th house. As I said, it could be a profession, a medical profession or something. But do make sure that you do this for yourself, just to enhance your life force and your creative side, which is always going to raise your vibration. I just want to bring this up here now. We've got renewal here. This is a major arcana. Renewal, review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So I feel this is pertinent to bring this in here because of the 12th house energy and the Piscean energy. As I said, it can be resolutions and endings of things. It can also be about your dreams and what it is that you want to really reach for. And with the Saturn energy coming in with your 3rd house, this is about creating a plan for yourself. You may need to exchange information. You may need to do research about that. You may need to really do some information seeking in this regard, because you've got a golden opportunity coming in for you. So it's saying understanding your life purpose, which can come in with the 12th house, and really getting to grips with that. And with the 12th house energy, as I said, let go of self-defeating behavior. So this can be to do with judgments of your abilities, or judgments of who you are, or how you look, or your body shape, or whatever it is. Release judgments of yourself and others so that you can actually move forward to overcome, to take advantage of opportunities and move forward out of a situation which has possibly dogged you in your life or has been a stumbling block, some sort of inhibition. So let go of judgments of yourself and others, and then also look at the past and the present, which is very much delving. When you go into the unconscious, you delve, and you pull up things that need to be looked at. You may get a lot of downloads in dream life as well, or it could be that you're pursuing a dream at this time. And in order to do that, you need to let go of the past, make your decisions in the present, leap forward for this opportunity that's coming for you, make a good plan about it, discuss things with whoever you need to, or do your research. This is electronics, internet, and so on as well, all forms of communication. All right, very, very important. Contracts, documents, and so on. And once you've done your review and you've got a plan together, which is what the Saturn energy is all about, then you can move forward to pursue your dream. Now we have also got here cycles and rhythms, Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So with the 12th house, as I said, this can also be just taking a retreat, going into a retreat or a time away, whether it's an escape or whether it's a planned holiday or some sort of trip away. This is important because even if it's just a daily retreat, a meditation or a yoga class or whatever it is, painting class, some sort of painting holiday, whatever it is that you need to do, observe the cycles of your body. Be attuned to your body. Be attuned to the rhythms and cycles of your body, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. Obviously, the feminine are always in touch with the cycles of their body. At whatever stage of life you are highly attuned to that, or you should be. If it's a masculine, it's the same thing. You've got biorhythms. So, observe the cycles of your body. Follow your energy levels and your emotions. If you feel just really unable to tackle something, then go into a little bit of a retreat. Take a short period away just to think about these things, or to go through to sort it all out so that you've got clarity. With the Pisces in the 12th house, sometimes, as I said, you can get a bit confused or overwhelmed, or you can get pulled into other people's complexities. So make sure that you have boundaries and that you are giving yourself adequate time to retreat or do your yoga class or do the artistic activities which are important for you, and actually to connect to yourself and to your guidance. Listen to your guidance, and that's going to help you as well. It's saying that there's an opportunity coming in for you, which we've already found with your Manya Golden Opportunity. So something is coming in, but you need to be ready for it. So observe yourself, take a rest when you need to, and then take action when you feel you've got the energy. And if you've got things that you need to deal with, then go about them in a structured way, all right, systematic way. Get help where you need to, especially with the Pisces in the 12th house. If you need guidance or you need input from others, then ensure that you get that as well. But honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions, and that will help you to navigate through any tricky period. Now, we have also got here the 10th house. This is the house of career, fame, reputation, and also public status. So it can also be authority figures or authoritative institutions. Now, I did say earlier on with the Pisces energy, sometimes you can be in an institution of some sort or visiting it, whether it's for yourself or going there on behalf of somebody else, or just going there for whatever reason. This can be government, or it could be a legal situation, or it could be military, or as I said, like a university, some authoritative, powerful institution, or it could be a figure in your life at this time. This could be a parent or somebody else. It could even be a boss or a guru or somebody that you look up to. But it's all about, the world outside home, as it were. So now we have got here Venus love coming in. So this can be taken a number of ways. It's saying that whatever it is that you're doing, possibly for your career, and if fame is coming in for you, and your reputation and all that, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to love it. You need to be in love with yourself and in love with whatever it is that you're doing. And that is going to shine through no matter what. It could also be that on a straightforward level that you may meet somebody in your 10th house aspect, which is a love interest for you. But it could also just be building up a a very close relationship with somebody related to your 10th house. So love is love, and this can be for a very close personal relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. So love comes in with this, but also love for what it is that you do. It can also be self-love, in this case, something to do with this aspect. Now, this could be to do with your fame or your reputation, or your public status. Self-love does also come in with Venus. So love, however you want to apply it, whether it's for what you're doing for yourself or for another. It can also be about the beauty industry. So this is related to anything to do with that. And this can, may be a profession, or you may be involved in it in somehow, some way, whatever that comes in for you. And then it can also be to do with refinement. So this is refinement of any aspect to do with the 10th house. Now, as I said, Mercury being retrograde, anything with a re in front of it comes up. So refinement could very well be the case here. It's a refinement of your craft that you're perhaps involved with at the 10th house, a career aspect, but it could also be refinement of your relationship to somebody in the 10th house who is an authority figure, or it's within an authoritative institution, or it could be an authority figure, or it could just be that some refinement to do with your approach to what is happening in the 10th house for you. And it can also bring in money situations or money matters. So, something to do with that. But it usually brings in a windfall of some sort, which could be very good and very helpful for you in the 10th house to do with something in there. But it's very beneficial normally. It's a very Venus is a very abundant energy. And Venus also likes handcrafts. So now you have got the artistic and creative side here, so that may be possible for you. But it's Venus loves anything that's handmade, so that may be pertinent for you. We also have Athena in a wisdom. So I do feel that something is going to be highlighted for you. There is the owl for wisdom, and then there's the spirit team behind her angel wings. So, it's about listening. As I said, with the Piscean and 12th house energy, you could be getting a lot of information, a lot of downloads, or a lot of insights, or just really strong psychic or intuitive or emotional impressions. The Pisces and the 12th house, emotional house. So you could be getting a lot of gut feelings or sort of sensual perceptions about things. So this is one of your 5 senses, whatever it may be, or your 6th sense in this case, or it could be in dream life. So you need to listen and you need to pay attention, especially with the 12th and the Pisces, energy. This is tapping in or tuning in some way, and you're going to get your guidance. There's communication involved here as well. So something needs to be expressed, whether this is to a soulmate, possibly with this 12th house and Pisces energy, and you've got Venus here, or whether it's to do with a business you're trying to launch, possibly 10th house can be business as well. It could even be politics. There's lots of ways that this can come in. So it could even be a very high profile as well. But there's some inner wisdom, something you need to tap into there, and it's something that's in your heart or something you already know is there, and you need to take action on it to do something in this regard. It could be following up with somebody that you've met there, or it could be a soulmate interest and you have something that you're doing together in the 10th house. Or soulmate can be a love partner, but it can also be somebody else in your relationship circle. It doesn't always have to be a love partner. So whatever the situation is, just see how it comes in. But listen to your inner wisdom, listen to your inner guidance. You've got a lot of guidance here if you pay attention to it. Now there is some aspect here. There is some aspect here, Black Moon, Lilith, mystery. So this is saying that there's some aspect around here, and this could be to do with the Pisces and 12th house energy. All right, it's because it can be mysterious. This is the 12th house, and the 12th house is deep. It's about the unconscious. It can be very mysterious, and certainly connection with Source or Prime Creator is a mysterious energy. All right, so some aspect of that, but it's saying that something is moving in the background, or there could be undercurrents in this to do with this house, or some other aspect here. It's saying that there are some aspects which perhaps are not known to you at this time, or have not been revealed, or you just can't see, but they're moving in the background, or there's something kind of in the background, or they're undercurrents. and whatever it may be, you may just not be able to see it 100%. But it could also be, this energy could also be that you need to stand strong in something. Something needs to be said, or something needs to be expressed, or it could be that you need to just stand firm on a particular opinion or an idea that you have, or whatever it may be. Something that you need to stand really strong on. This is strong feminine power, this, okay? It can also be that it's possible that there are very strong emotions either moving within you or moving within somebody else or other people, and that's being directed at you. So this is about emotional control, all right? So it says tread carefully with what you say and what you do, because you could just say something out of turn, or as I said, with all this third house and Mercury energy, be very careful. Choose your words with care, because something could just be said out of turn and really cause a big problem. Or it could be that you are on the receiving end of negative emotions of others. Now, this could be in the result of you rising to popularity or fame or notoriety, or perhaps getting a promotion, or some kind of something coming in like a windfall, or some promotion, or some kind of raising up, or just getting your heart's desire or your dream coming true. Because you've got golden opportunity here, something is coming in for you. And it could be that you're getting acknowledged for something. And there could be other people around you, especially with the Pisces in the 12th house. Be careful. There could be other people around you. There could be deception. There could be scandals. All right. There could be other people around you who are not thrilled about what's happening in your life, and they could be feeling a bit of bitterness, or feeling overlooked, or feeling angry, or fearful about something, or just their nose is out of joint. So it could be any one of those. So just find a healthy outlet for your emotions. Don't allow things to get pent up, or don't harbor emotions, or don't let things fester. Find an outlet, which is why you have the arts here. Okay, find a healthy outlet, whether it's cooking or artistic activities or handcrafts, whatever it is, drawing, whatever it is. Find a healthy outlet for this. And, find a way to express that energy that may be building up in you, or you may just have to deflect it at this time from others going on around you. As I said, with the Pisces in 12th house, that can sometimes be the case. And don't get pulled in to other people's complexities, okay? So it's just be careful. In some cases, it can also be about sudden fame. Coming in, sudden notoriety, and that can really, as I said, create all kinds of issues or situations with other people. But I do feel that it's well deserved. This is a very nice energy. Venus coming into your 10th house. And as I said here, with Athena inner wisdom, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So it could very well be to do with that. And then just lastly, 3 of winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So whatever this is bringing in for you, I do feel it may be to do with the 12th house and the Pisces energy, or it could be to do with something in the 10th house, which is kind of evolving and changing for you, and you are moving away from a situation, or you're moving out of a situation, and you may just be feeling a little bit gutted about it, or you may just be feeling, almost like a betrayal, or some kind of, feeling that you need to move away from something because it's just not a healthy environment for you. It's not a healthy relationship, or whatever the situation may be. As I said, with the Black Moon Lilith, that can happen, and you've got Pisces in 12th house. So this is about being very clear about your emotions. You need to be clear. You can't afford to be confused with this. So if you are feeling down about something, or if you are feeling unhappy about something, find a healthy outlet for it, and find others around you who can assist you with whatever it has unfolded. But you have got some very positive aspects here. You've got breakthrough possible, you've got Venus coming in, and you've got a golden opportunity. So I feel this will pass. If you enjoyed that, please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.